So my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So we learned about PHP versions, different versions of PHP, and which one is the latest version?
8.
8.
8.2.
8.2 or 8.3?
8.3.
8.3.
8.3.
PHP 8 generic you can say, but as specific you will say PHP
3.
8.3. This is the latest version. So if you go to that website, PHP website, and here is the location where PHP is available, right? I'm not going to tell you that download this right now. The thing is that here you see 8.3.4 tar.zip and zip, and these are the files you can download. Windows download is here. If you click, then you will be able to see Windows download for 64 bits, thread safe, then there is 8.2, this is the 8.3. So different versions are available here to download on your local system, right? Also, while you are working, you need, what are the things needed to run a PHP on your computer?
Database.
No, right now we are not talking about database. We're not going to deal with the data right now. We are just going to deal with some PHP functions, PHP features we look into. So we are not going to connect with a DB. Without DB, we'll learn something. But for that, there should be some minimum requirement fulfilled. Anybody can tell me what is the exact requirement needed to run PHP on your computer?
Web server.
Web server. Web server. One is
First of all, platform and then web server. Because PHP
yes.
code runs on web server.
Platform means Windows, Mac, or any operating system, right? On that we need web server. Then
Web server.
PHP.
PHP.
So to run, so we are talking server. Now I am also talking your machine. What it means? Do you think server is not like also a computer or a same thing like your computer or laptop? What is the difference between your local machine or laptop or desktop and server?
Sir, our local machine is only accessible to us only. The files that we have stored, we only
Exactly.
can see them. But from the server,
Exactly. Yeah, from the server.
we all can see or fetch the files.
Yes, it's available only locally. But this is available on internet, right? So the PHP or anything website you are running here, so that some website will run, the same PHP you can install on a local machine and it will work locally for you. So that's why the local development we do on our local system, then we push the website on server, and then they start that website to work on the internet. So we'll try to use PHP, Apache on local system. One way is I will install PHP, I will install Apache on my local machine, and I can work with the PHP, right? Another way is there are some inbuilt softwares are there, like have you heard about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What it contains? Apache,
Apache server, MySQL.
PHP, and what was this P? Anybody? Fast.
It's provide a local web server.
I can search that. What this P does. So this is question for you. Respond me. Look into respond me. Or is only Apache, MySQL, and PHP, right? So if you install this only XAMPP, so it contains these three software also. I do not need to install this separately, or MySQL. You can install separately on your computer, all separately, and you need to do some configuration so that all three works together. But if you install XAMPP, it's already pre-configured so that it will work easily. So if you're working on your local machine and looking to start to work with PHP, and if you're using Windows system, what you need to install? XAMPP, right? So I hope you most of have this one, right? Or not? So guys, even if you're not, do you have received the credential for logging on the virtual machine?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Nobody?
No, sir. No.
Really? I was told that it will shared with all guys. Give me a few minutes, guys. So I've just messaged. I was in impression that they have already shared with you. So I'm not sure by what time they will share. So could you guys, you all have laptop on, you are all on the Windows machine, right? Windows laptop and
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so.
Yes, sir.
So if you go to the XAMPP, sorry, it's not a camp, it's a XAMPP. And here it's go to downloads. Here you are learning PHP 8.2, right? So you can easily download this one, right? So download and set up this one. Once
Sir, can you tell once again?
sorry,
Can you tell again?
no, I'm just telling you. Click here, it will start to download. My screen is visible or not?
Yeah, sir, visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Vijay.
Okay, great. So if you click here, it will start to download. And once it's successfully downloaded on your laptop, you can work on installation on your laptop. That's XAMPP.
Sir, I already have installed the XAMPP before, so I have to install it one more time, or it
No,
will be
no.
okay?
If you already did, no need to do. Which one you did? 8 point. This one only.
No,
No,
sir.
so previously in my college time I have installed, so I don't know which version it
You
was.
can check. You can check there. You can just open that control panel and see what is the version of PHP is there.
Okay, sir, I'm trying.
Yes, yes. If there is 8.0 or 8.1 and 8.2, there are no issue. At least it should be 8.0.
Sir, what's the next step, sir?
So you downloaded and installed.
Yes, sir, download it.
Now install it. If you click on that, it will start to install. Hello, KG. On the port. No, 1 second. How the training will access that one? Yeah, I'm on Tech Academy portal only. 1 second. Go to My Learning. Advanced Learning Path. View details. No, I can see only an advanced learning path of PHP structures. Where is the login details of the virtual machine? Okay. Okay, once I'm clicking learning path 1, learning path 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, learning path 5 is clicked. Cloud Lab. Yeah, Cloud Lab is coming. Once it's loading. Yes, yes. It's loading. It's showing loading. It's just 3 dots, keep loading, nothing happening. Nothing is happening here. It's just 3 dots. So what I'm doing for now, I'm telling them to download the XAMPP and okay, now start comes, start button. Yes. Okay. Now connect. Connect, click this 40% loaded. Now 60%. Now connect. I think yes. Now it's coming, administrator welcome. Okay. Yes, I'm able to see. Yes. Okay. What? So we have to only stop, not shut down, na? Power off. No, there is a stop and power off. So we do only stop, right? Not power off, na? Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you so much. So guys, let me. Are you able to see my screen?
Sir, completed, sir.
Yes, completed. You can use that one at your local
The voice is
machine.
not coming, sir.
Hello guys.
Sir, completed.
Installation is completed, right?
Yes, sir.
So I think there is a little.
Tell me, sir.
Sorry.
Tell me, sir. Actually, I have already installed, but it's 8.16 version, sir.
No
So I should
problem.
install.
No problem. That will work. No problem. So for now, guys, we'll try that one. I thought you will get the credential but here the
Please give
working.
me 5 minutes. I'm installing.
Here working is little different. You all have that access, na? That Academy access.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see this Cloud Labs?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
So click on that Cloud Labs.
Okay, sir.
Sir, it's work just like.
It works just like.
VMware.
Yes, yeah, it's a virtual machine, yeah, VMware. So you click that Cloud Labs. Guys, confirm me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is uh, what is showing there?
Choose your language.
Sorry,
Choose your language.
choose your language.
No, sir. There is a start button.
Yes,
and
yes.
connect.
I think you clicked Code Labs. You have to click Cloud Labs.
Okay, sir.
Then start. When it's successfully loaded, click on start. Then you will have to connect.
Sir, after clicking on Cloud Labs, what we have to do?
There is a start button, na?
Yes, sir.
Click on
It
that.
is loading, sir.
Yeah, let it load it. Let it load it. Sometimes it taking time to load. Once it will be successfully loaded, that start button will be activated and you can click start.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, should we connect to the labs this way, or just now they have shared the credentials? Should we log into that port?
I think they are looking to connect from here. Local one I have told to install. Suppose that
After
at your spare time after completion of this training, whether in the evening or the morning, you can try in your local XAMPP, right?
Okay, sir.
But
Then
there,
after click start, then connect.
yeah, connect.
Okay.
Sir, after connect.
After connect, are you able to see the administrator? There.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now you can see the one computer.
Yes, sir. Virtual screen.
If you are able to see that, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, you see there is a XAMPP, this XAMPP.
Yes, sir.
Click on that. So actually with the help of backend team, I told them to install this software. So they have installed, right? And here, launch
Let's
this.
start Apache and
Acha,
MySQL.
yeah,
Sir,
no,
Apache and MySQL start.
yes, yes, Apache and MySQL. MySQL is not needed right now, only Apache is needed for now.
Okay, sir. Only Apache, sir.
Yeah, for now Apache is we are looking for. Once we start to learn about database, we'll need that one, right?
Okay, sir.
Who is still not able to connect? Can you please raise your hand? Not able to connect to that VM. who is able to connect? Raise your hand. Jyoti and Vardhana. Are you not able to connect?
Sir, it's loading, sir.
Loading, okay. Jyoti? Jyoti, are you able to connect?
Yes, sir. It's loading.
Loading. Raise your hand if you're successfully connected. Amisha, Divya, Priyanshu, Jyoti. Amisha, what problem you're facing? Amisha, Priyanshu and Jyoti.
So after connect, what we should do?
You have already now on the machine, na? Are you able to see that machine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you able to see that XAMPP icon on the desktop?
Yes, sir.
Click on that.
Okay, sir. Got it.
There is a Apache, na? Start.
Yes, sir.
Start that.
Sir, after start, what we have to click, sir? Connect.
Just start. Let's stop there. I will tell you the next step. You have start stop means I'm sharing my screen. Here start. I'm not looking for MySQL for now. Here starting Apache means on this server. This is the one of the machine we are treating like a server. What we are starting? Apache web server, right? So by clicking here, what we started?
Apache web server.
Apache web server. So that if anything I'm writing any code, and now I have written this Apache source code, right? And if you see here, now I'm going to browser and typing localhost. See what is happening. One page is loading now.
Yes, sir.
So it means localhost is one of the server, and this is pointed to Apache. On which port? 80 port. 80 port, my localhost. This is one, my computer is like a server, and localhost is the name, or even you can type, see the IP 127. This is the same thing. What is the IP of your server? This one. This is a local machine IP, na? 127.0.0.1. So I have not given any port here. It means by default on which port this connecting?
80.
80, right?
Yes, sir.
So you also see na on which port Apache is running? 80. This is 443 is also there. This is for SSL, right? So right now
Yes.
we'll talk that later on. So now your computer is behaving like a server, and you can access your web server through this IP or local host.
First.
Clear? So whenever you type the localhost, what is happening? if I'm opening the file folder system, this is the XAMPP, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this is the htdocs. So whatever files are there, those are executing. So if you see this one, this file, this is the PHP file. So once you're typing localhost, XAMPP is configured that it will always look into where? This index file, right? The first time you're typing, not giving any file name, which file will load? Index.php, right? I'm typing this, only this, right? I'm typing only this, and once making enter, it's what is the new URL? Localhost dashboard. Clear? Now how this?
Yes, sir.
I'm typing localhost. Why it's going into localhost dashboard? Anybody can help me to understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm typing localhost. Meaning of localhost is, give me, explain me why. What is the meaning of localhost? What is the meaning of localhost? Localhost means your local computer, right?
Yes.
And
Refer local machine.
local machine, and if you are giving at port 80, then what it means? On local machine and 80 port, what server is running?
Apache.
Apache, right? So you are sending request to Apache, correct? Once you are writing localhost
Yes, sir.
colon 80 means you are sending request to Apache.
Apache.
You are sending request to Apache, then what is happening? Apache will look into load files from where? This folder. Which folder?
htdocs.
htdocs. So it will look into here, and if you do not give any file name, which file will be load first only?
Index.php.
Index.php, which is the default file. If you're not writing any file, will be loaded index.php.
Index.php.
Correct. Now once this index.php loaded, what is written in this index.php? I can also expand this one. You see this one, I can expand, right? What is written in index.php? Forget that, I'll tell you the syntax. It's redirecting me where? Dashboard.
Yes, sir.
It's redirecting me dashboard. What it means?
It means whenever we write just localhost, it will open the dashboard.
Yes, so this is the dashboard, and within that some HTML is written, and within dashboard there is also an index file, that is HTML file. So what is there? You see what is there? Welcome to XAMPP. and you also able to see what welcome to
XAMPP.
jam.
Jam.
So you understand how this page is coming?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. So whenever I'll have to create my projects, well, I'll create the folders. In which folder?
Inside htdocs.
Inside htdocs. So I'm creating a folder in my new first project. My first project, right? And within that I'm opening this folder in VS Code. Guys, VS Code is also installed there for you. And I'm opening that folder. You need to practice here so that the team or the upper management will review the code. They will be able to see that what work exactly you are doing. So you will be visible only from here. So this is the folder I have created, my first project. Now I'm selecting and loaded into the where? So what I did here? I have created first folder, my first project under htdocs, and within that my first project, what file I have created?
Index.html.
So how I can see here what I have to do to see that page?
Right.
My
First project.
Then
Index.html.
should I type or without typing it will work? Should I type index.html or without typing it will work?
Without typing it also works.
Right.
Yes, because why it's working?
It's
Index.html is default page.
Yeah, index.php or index.html is the default.
page.
If any file name you are not giving, that index.html will be loaded.
Default.
So you see, this is my local host, and within that I'm typing my project name and then the HTML file. Now if I have to create a new file, one second. So actually we are in the different environment now. Suppose I have to create another file, test.html. So how I will able to load this page? How I can see this page?
Localhost file name.
My first project and then that folder's name.
Folder name, then that file name,
Yes, sir.
right? So guys are able to see how XAMPP, how to create a folder, where you have to create folders so that your project will work. So where your project folder should be?
Inside htdocs.
Inside htdocs. So from here I can minimize. Or escape, you can press and minimize. So guys, raise your, one second, first lower down hand, raise your hand who understood all this, how the folder you are creating and how you are creating files. Who understood? Amisha, Kesu, Gayatri. Amisha, you
Yes,
understood?
sir.
You understood how this file folders are working on the XAMPP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So, Amisha, you have not raised your hand. So everybody is clear how we can create a folder and file system in XAMPP?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great, great.
Yes, sir.
Now, you see what was the next. So for now you have successfully installed XAMPP. You understood that XAMPP is installed. From this control panel you can start and stop your server, right? Here is the admin, it's showing, then it will show the page, right? That is the meaning of that one. It will show the page. And if you maximize this, you will be able to open the control panel, right? So we are clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, great. Now I have created a HTML file. Let us create our first PHP file. I am typing here suppose index.php. Now I have two index. What is the first line you need to write while writing the PHP code? You see, this is less than question mark PHP and then closing through this one, right? This is the syntax of writing PHP code. Here I am writing PHP. Guys, if your mic is on, please mute that one. I am writing PHP info. Right? Now I have index.html, index.php both here. Which will be load now? HTML or PHP? PHP. Right?
Yes.
So I have just written this syntax telling that PHP is starting. Now PHP look into the code and it will execute, and then this is the PHP closing, right? And PHP info helps you to write all the information about PHP. What the PHP installed on your what? System, right? So which
Yes.
version of PHP on my system here in VM?
8.2.
8.2.
8.2.
Yes. Here's you see lots of information are there. So keep looking into these things. Spend 2 minutes to look into that one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm facing issue. I'm not getting that localhost that page, sir, to get the output.
Have you created the first folder, my project first?
Yes, sir.
My first project, within that, create index.php.
Yes, sir. Created.
Within that, have you written that syntax?
Yes, sir.
1 second. It's Ashutosh, right?
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh Ramesh. Okay. Yeah, you can share your screen.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Sir, this is the PHP file and this is the HTML file, sir.
Okay. Index.php. What is the? It's a. I can see your bulb. Can you remove that or press one enter? Remove that. PHP info. Yeah, save this. Save file.
Yes, sir. Saved.
Yeah, now see in the browser. Suppose this will work in that environment only. Go in that environment. Here open the browser.
Yes.
Here open the browser. Here only open the browser. Not here, not here. On this VM, you see one computer is. No, go to the VM again.
Yes, sir.
Within that, you see one Firefox is there and Microsoft Edge.
Okay.
Yes. You were trying to run on your computer, but this is another
Okay.
computer, na?
Yes, sir. My bad.
Okay, my first project.
So it's just the first project.
Yeah, first project. Then press enter.
No, sir.
Have you started that some server?
Apache, it's working. Yes, sir.
1 second, click on Apache. Yeah, Apache is working fine. First project, check the spelling and all the things. It was first project.
F is capital, sir. No, sir.
All are in capital. where you've written this file. This is first project. I think it doesn't matter. Some files are open, that's why it's not allowing.
No, sir. I've created in here, sir.
First
In HP
project,
docs.
yeah, first project. Then click on that folder. Index.php. Can you rename that index.html? Yes. Only, yeah. Now go in browser, reload.
No, sir.
Why it's behaving like this? Just type the localhost, enter. It's working.
Yes, sir.
Then in a small light write the first project. Not here, dashboard you have to remove. In a small.
No, sir.
Anybody else facing the same problem?
Yes, sir.
How many of you already successfully executed this PHP on this server? Molly did?
Yes, sir, on the virtual machine.
Yes.
Yes, sir, I did.
Strange.
Sir, I'll try to create one more time and get back to you, sir.
Yes, yes. So my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this file is known as the, you are able to see all the information about PHP, right? So slowly we'll look into these files and
मतलब अगर पढ़ाई करेगा ना अगर आगे तो 4 लाख सरकार की तरफ से मिल रहा है ना हेल्प हो जाएगा ठीक है तो आप सब आपको
Amisha, could you please mute yourself, Amisha?
अच्छा तो आप मेरा नंबर सेव कर लो प्लीज ना ठीक है तो आप हमको बता दीजिएगा
Amisha, mute yourself, please.
ठीक है
Okay, thank you, Amisha. So these are all the information about where PHP is running. It's giving information of what is the system you have, when this PHP was built. I think it's all about your Windows, not PHP. This is also system. This is also system. Then compiler. This is the compiler. Then this is all information related to PHP. This Apache information is there. There after Apache environment, and There are different directory folders are there. This is the HTTP host. This is HTTP user agent, means which browser you are using. And these are the other information. Server name, localhost. This is localhost IP address, port. This is the document route. What is the document route? So this htdocs is also known as the document route of your projects. Right? What protocol it's using, HTTP. This is the directory where all the files are there. And what script you are running? This is the script you are running. So these are all information, lots of informations are there. So you can go visit and look into what they look like, what are those, so you have some better understanding. There are some packages already installed on your computer using PHP. So current version is this one, and how you can get the information about PHP using which function?
PHP info.
PHP info.
So without writing, are you able to know the information? I'm not going to write anything, any code, but XAMPP is helping me. Where? You see this link?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you click, this will also give the same information. So within that you see something file written dashboard phpinfo.php.
Yes, sir.
So if you see this file, sorry guys, sometimes it's confusing. We are working computer within a computer, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you're trying to access the website on a local browser instead of using browser of that VM. So if you see, I'm just loading that folder. So this was the file which is using by this link. Which file is this? Dashboard / phpinfo.php. And if you see this phpinfo.php within dashboard, this is what written. Clear? Clear from where this one is coming?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, so again I'm asking the same question. If you have to create a new project, where will you create?
Inside htdocs.
And what is htdocs?
htdocs is a XAMPP folder file.
Document root. Right?
Yes, sir.
This is the root folder of your project. So Apache will always come here to look into files. So if I'm typing this, my first project, and loading, what is happening here? Where this request is going? Which folder?
htdocs.
Okay, just by writing this, where this going? Which folder this is going? htdocs?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
htdocs, and within that there is an index, that's why it's redirecting in this dashboard.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So always remember that whenever you're typing localhost, it is mapped with which folder?
htdocs.
Docs.
htdocs. So this my project, my first project, where this folder was?
Inside
htdocs.
htdocs.
Under htdocs.
htdocs.
That's why
Yes.
I'm writing this
Yes.
my first project after writing a localhost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this is loading. Why this is loading?
Because of
Why?
PHP info.
And I'm not given any file name, but still some information I can see. Why?
Because we have named the file index.php.
And that's if web server will try to look into some files. If you have not given file name, it will load which file?
Index file.
Index.php.
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 So if there is a index.html and index.php, by default, XAMPP will load which file?
index.php.
Oh yes,
Index.php.
index.php. So you can change this priority in the configuration of the Apache, right? But by default, when there is the HTML and there is a PHP, PHP will by default loaded, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you see we already done with this installation of PHP in local server. You already installed this one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
configuring PHP settings. So what is the meaning of this configuring PHP settings? Anybody can help me to understand? The meaning of this is configuration of PHP. What it means. This is the configuration, right? But sometimes I need to do some settings or configuration. So anybody can tell me from where that configuration can be changed. You see this config?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to do any configuration changing of the Apache, you can do here. So if you click, you will see some settings are here. So here is defined. This is the server root. This is the port. When Apache will load, this will be the port. You can change. And these are some modules of Apache. This is Apache configuration, and this is this PHP.INI. PHP.INI is the configuration for what?
PHP configuration.
PHP configuration. So let it open in VS Code. Actually, this one you can also open in, and this configuration is where this configuration is this, in which folder, which file, anybody can know? If you see XAMPP, let me open this XAMPP. These are all the settings of PHP. And if you see here, one file will be you see this file under PHP folder.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The file I was opening from here, this same file here, where this file is? Under PHP folder, right? This folder, if you open this folder, you'll be able to see PHP.INI. So PHP.INI is the configuration file for
PHP.
PHP. So what is the meaning of configuration here? Here written sort, open tag off, engine on, precision 14, output buffering this. There are lots of settings are there. You can set PHP also. Maximum execution time, maximum input time, memory limit. You can change the configuration for your application, all PHP settings here. We have to display error or not while you are working. Variable orders, request orders, you can change document route from here. This is the file upload on. Suppose you are developing an application, web application, and you are looking, no one should upload any file on your website. So you can make here what you can do off. If you make it off, nobody can upload file on your website. Maximum number of files can be uploaded. What will the maximum file size? So the settings from here, you can tell that if someone is trying to upload a file, what should be the maximum size of files. So in PHP 8.2, what is the default maximum file size? It's visible. Can you repeat me? What is the maximum file size limit on the in PHP 8.2? Guys, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is the maximum allowed file size here? 40 MB. You see?
Yes, sir.
40 megabytes.
Yeah, 40 megabytes.
Yes, sir.
So these all are settings. So in the future, when you will work on the project, sometimes you need to change or do some settings in this file. So at PHP level, whatever the configuration setting you need to do, which one is the file?
PHP.INI.
PHP.INI. And this is mandatory. You should know this about this file. So whenever you get chance, always have understanding of this file with you. So like I'm connecting with the Postgres SQL, I have some settings. If I'm connecting with MySQL, I have some different settings. This is the session save path. This is the folder where on your server, whatever the session data will be saved here. So by default, what is the path of saving the session path data? C drive XAMPP, and within that there is folder temp. Lots of settings are there. So according to your project requirement, you need to do these settings. So guys, tell me, anybody, any confusion, any question till now?
Sir, we need to do this setting means in our project.
Like one of the settings was ki file upload limit was 40 MB, right?
Right, sir.
But you are developing a website where people can upload files up to 250 MB. So you can go to that PHP.INI and make it. What is the maximum size?
250 MB.
250 MB. There was also execution time, maximum execution time, right? So suppose that you are processing something, your website, whatever you're developing, you know that in this type of works it will take much time to finish that job, right? So maybe that 120 second is not sufficient. So you can increase that to the 360 seconds, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So it all depends on your project, what type of this project is and what type of settings I need to do. Once. So guys, clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Any question? Because this environment, this PHP, this folder, this document folder, sorry, htdocs folder, or configuration, where I should create the project folder, you should be very much clear about those things.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Ashutosh.
Sir, I'm still getting the same port error, sir.
Okay.
Me too, sir.
So, how many people getting the same issue? Please raise your hand. Please raise again. Ashutosh and Apurva, Priya, Pragati, Ashutosh, all getting the same problem?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I changed the port into 8080, sir, but still it's coming the same.
Okay. Pragati, can you show your screen, please?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir?
Yes, visible.
Yes, sir. So here my folder, my first project in htdocs,
Yes.
and in Mozilla Firefox I'm searching.
Maximize that screen. Maximize.
Yes, sir. So it is not going that side.
No, above top there is a maximize button. Na? Click on that. Or above.
Yes, yes.
Can you click this parent directory?
Sorry, sir.
Click on that parent directory. Parent directory.
So I'm not getting what are you telling?
There is an index of my project, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait.
There is a parent directory written, huh?
Yes, sir.
On the page, in the browser. Down.
This side, sir, Mozilla Firefox.
No.
I'm not getting, sir.
Can you rename that file? That
Yes, yes.
index.php, make it test.php.
Yes, sir.
rename that file.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, I'm going.
Astos, you also try rename that file and then try to load that.
Both the files, sir.
No, any just index.php, rename that and load that file. Whatever that test.php, rename to test.php, then in the browser, my first project / test.php. Try that.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Apurva, could you please share your screen?
So just a minute, I'm trying it.
Okay. Priya Harish.
Sir, no, sir, it's still the same, sir.
Okay. Priya Harish.
Yes, sir.
Could you please share your screen? You are facing same problem, right?
No, sir, I got that.
It's working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vardhana,
Yes, sir.
it's working or not working for you?
Not working, sir.
Share your screen, please.